The Toby Gribbin Show. Highlights.
Trees, grass, allergies. You won't take me down. Don't let pollen ruin your plans. Say yes to life outdoors with fast-acting, long-lasting, 24-hour relief. Telfast Allergy. Now available over the counter from your local pharmacy. Telfast Allergy tablets contains fexofenadine hydrochloride. Always read the label. Distributed in Ireland by Clonmel Healthcare.
Jay Pruitt is an upcoming indie artist with an accumulated 500,000 streams across all platforms, and his song Cardigan is out now on all those streaming platforms. And Jay joins us now. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm brilliant, thanks. So, your new song Cardigan, what's the inspiration behind it?
It's kind of about, it's open to interpretation, obviously, but to myself, it's about how I miss feeling when I was in high school and I didn't have any worries or problems. I didn't have to deal with the stress of work or college or money. I could just sit back, listen to music, and hang out in my room with my cat.
Yeah. And what was so kind of unstressful about high school? Because I think there's maybe a lot of people that would find it the opposite, actually. They were stressed about exams, and now they're free in the world.
I see that. But for me in my life, like that was such a time where it was more of the petty things you had to worry about. Like I wasn't as stressed with my classwork as I was with if my shoes matched my shirt or not. I just feel like everything felt so surreal and what was challenging and what wasn't, compared to now I have to figure out how to pay bills and have a roof over my head.
Yeah. Is it all relative? Like, look, at the time, maybe you found the petty stuff quite stressful, but in hindsight, it's not stressful in the slightest.
Yeah. Now it's more like I said, it's more about making sure I have a roof over my head and making sure I have gas in my car so I can go to my jobs. And I feel like college is definitely more stressful with the exams.
Yeah. Now, this song Cardigan, the musical style of it, I guess, sounds quite reflective, doesn't it?
Yes, I wanted that nostalgic feeling.
Yeah. So how do you actually go about creating that? Because that maybe sounds easier said than done.
It definitely in the tones, especially the minor keys and the swing guitar, and I think a lot of it though plays more into the vocals, how it's written and how I sing it. I feel like that's what set it from being just an indie bedroom song to being more nostalgic and more reminiscent.
Yeah. So how would you describe your musical style in general?
Oh, I'm all over the place. I've been told that I need to like pick a brand or a genre and stick to it, but I can't. I love singing so many different genres. But for the most part, I do love singing just a good classic bedroom piano ballad, or singing along to an acoustic guitar. The indie pop is definitely for me.
Yeah. And do you have any particular influences?
Absolutely. Miss Lana Del Rey. She has influenced my musical style so much, my vocals. I actually covered a couple of her songs. I typically have at least one cover track for her in my albums.
And how do you decide generally what covers you're going to do? Because I guess as a musician, you will be a music fan, and it's hard to pick which song if it's only one per album.
Oh, it is definitely a challenge. But it's funny because the day after Cardigan came out, I released an album, and that entire album was inspired by a Lana Del Rey song.
Wow.
Yeah. The song I covered was called Fine China. It's about being the other woman in a relationship, and So I was like, you know what? Let's write an album called The Other Woman.
Yeah. So how did you get a whole album inspired by one song? Is it the musical style or lyrically or both?
A little of both. Her song was so powerful, and I've definitely been in that position where I felt like the other woman. So
Yeah.
uh, it came very naturally. It was such a quick and easy album to write. Kind of like Cardigan was. Cardigan was a quick song to write.
Yeah. And do your songs, um, are you able to write songs quickly generally, or does it sometimes take a bit of time for you?
You know, it depends. For the most part, I usually have it's easier to write the music than the lyrics. But Cardigan, I think I wrote the lyrics in about 8 minutes. It came very fast to me. Like I sat down, I was like, okay, let me write these words down, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm upset. This is coming quick.
Yeah. And how have you had any big challenges as an indie artist?
Oh, the same that all of us have,
Yeah.
trying to get streams, trying to get it out there for people to
Yeah.
hear, and trying to get bookings, which I have my first music festival lineup coming up too.
Oh.
So that's exciting.
Yeah. Which music festival are you playing?
It's called Wolfstock, a pun on
Oh.
the old
Yeah.
Woodstock. It's at the University of West Georgia.
That sounds exciting. Whereabouts are you doing that? Is that this year?
Yeah, it's actually in a month,
Oh wow.
April 6th.
Yeah. So pretty soon then.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how do you promote your music? Because you mentioned getting streams is quite difficult.
I've definitely hopped on to the newer age version of doing it.
Yeah.
A lot of
Oh
TikToks
yeah.
and Instagram. I've definitely targeted social media more than anything else.
Mm. Yeah. And TikTok, is that something that you seems to just get a lot of traffic for some reason?
Yeah, there's so many people on TikTok, and for what I believe, great cause. I love
Yeah.
TikTok. It's a good little escape, and I've noticed myself, I'm usually quite sad when I hop on there, and it makes me feel better. And
Mm.
so I feel like that's definitely when people are feeling that way and they come across one of my songs on there, they're like, "Oh yeah, let me
Yeah.
feel that again."
And how do you engage with the fans that you've perhaps already got?
Social media as well.
Yeah.
I have an Instagram, and I might not post often, but I'm definitely always on there creeping around.
Yeah. And obviously, you've got this festival coming up very soon. And in the meantime, are there any other projects or collaborations, new albums and singles on the way?
Yes, I'm working on my third album already. I have a lot of stuff in the work. I'm also working on a Lana cover album just
Ooh.
for fun. And there's another performer that I met recently that's going to the music festival, and we might be collaborating together.
Yeah. Do you think you might collaborate at the festival?
It's anything is possible.
Yeah. And a Lana cover album sounds exciting. I guess, uh, are you're clearly a fan of her.
I'm
So
a major fan.
yeah. So is there a danger of doing too much Lana and maybe not doing your own thing? Or do you feel like you've actually done quite a lot of your own stuff because most of your songs are written by you?
I would definitely say if I were signed on a label, they would tell me that I need to calm down. But the fun part of not being signed on a label is doing whatever you want. And I am so excited to do a Lana cover album.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, where are we able to find this single, Cardigan?
All streaming platforms. It's Spotify, Apple, Amazon, it's everywhere.
Brilliant. Well, many thanks for talking to us today. It's been great having you on.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
trees, grass, allergies. You won't take me down. Don't let pollen ruin your plans. Say yes to life outdoors with fast-acting, long-lasting, 24-hour relief. Telfast Allergy. Now available over the counter from your local pharmacy. Telfast Allergy tablets contains fexofenadine hydrochloride. Always read the label. Distributed in Ireland by Clonmel Healthcare.
The throbbing pulse of sound. The Toby Gribbon Show.